is it?
Excuse me, missus, can you please help? There's been a terrible accident. My friend's in the middle of the road, bleeding to death. Can I please use your telephone for an ambulance?
I'm sorry, but we don't have a telephone. You'll have to go somewhere else.
But, missus, it's a matter of life and death.
Who is it, dear?
There's a young man here. He says there's been an accident. He wants to use the telephone.
Well, I suppose you better let him in.
Knock, knock.
No joke, but it's Joker. Came to rip the chips from you blokes as in poker. Smoker to your lips, tie your limbs up to the sofa. Tell me where to safe, give me the digits and it's over. Oh, very clever, Mr. Homeowner. You hid it in the nook behind the book and your diploma. With just a little hook, I open up the roll holder. We ain't no rookie crooks, full disclosure. Then my droogies spit loogies all on your prices paintings. Give your wife the in and out while I'm singing like it's raining. Really recent pyros, tonight we are refraining. To you it may seem crude, to us it's entertaining. So count your lucky stars, cause you can't count your savings. That is now mine, not a dime remaining. If this your first time, then you don't know a saying. Drop to your knees, but not for praying.
Cosmic trigger at your door and we wanna come inside.
Can you hear us knocking?
Standing on the porch, so cut on the lights.
Can you hear us knocking?
Joker came to rob you, I don't want your life.
Can you hear us knocking?
But Thunder Trigger happy, so he just might.
Can you hear us knocking?
Went to Double D's for my caffeine routine. Swiped a wallet from Miss Wallace, lives on Drew Street. And spent about a week in an opium den. I was crafting a scheme, set the plans in my head. Do we bum rush the show and blast until the dead? Or creep on the low, stay stashed under the bed? Go with somewhere in the middle, come and knock and here's a riddle. Was 19 feet tall and isn't at all civil. Craving home invasion, lock grandpappy in the basement. Let the hair trigger slip, you never more, quote the Raven. Your cries, save them, on it all from gold to pewter. Antique snow globes, pogo sticks and razor scooters. Get horizontal and kiss the hardwood while we go through your fridge. Drag your kids through the mud, tipping on your fine bubs, spilling wine on your rugs. Do it all in some gloves, leaving nothing for the fuzz.
Cosmic trigger at your door and we wanna come inside.
Can you hear us knocking?
Standing on the porch, so cut on the lights.
Can you hear us knocking?
Joker came to rob you, I don't want your life.
Can you hear us knocking?
But Thunder Trigger happy, so he just might.
Can you hear us knocking?
When I was young, I was once told by an OG, if you want the dough, you gotta go and get it, no withholding. Ain't no glory and only telling stories, and stay away from phony homies working for the police. Knowing me, probably floating when he told me the possibilities were G-double-O-D. So I proceed, taking proceeds, going toe-to-toe with any foe that owes or oppose me. Slowly but surely, now I'm on my own feet. Hit the streets early, alone in the slow creep. Smoke screens, we decree you open up the door, please. Hopefully protect my net worth like a goalie. Holy moly, bitches call me roly-poly-oly. I roll in and burn all through your riches, everything you're holding. And they understand I'm off the chain, but still trying to control me. To the phony clones of CDC is steadily
Cosmic
approaching.
trigger at your door and we wanna come inside.
Can you hear us knocking?
Standing on the porch, so cut on the lights.
Can you hear us knocking?
Joker came to rob you, I don't want your life.
Can you hear us knocking?
But Thunder Trigger happy, so he just might.
Can you hear us knocking?